Hey, what's up, party people? I'm a little bit tired, but I'm still making samples, as you can see, so I'm streaming. Y'all are gonna watch me make samples, if you so choose. Hey, baby. Hey, what's up, Vince? Why are you so tired, babe? Oh, yeah, I forgot you stayed up partying all night. Partying with Emmykins. Hey, Viking. Yeah, I gotta post on YouTube. I'm live. Or on the Twitter. And the tweet has been tweeted. Hey, Robert Vling. You got a YouTube notification. Yay! What's everybody up to? I'm going to try my best to have... Hey, Paul Cumber. I'm going to try my best to have the UFOs packed and ready to go Sunday. And then as soon as the post office reopens, whatever day they reopen after the hurricane, I will get them out. Yeah, I'm trying to talk Rosa into watching that with me, Viking. Hey, Justin. Yeah, pretty much never-ending sampling. I tell you what, this... Hey, Minnesota Maker. Tell you what, this sampling machine has made samplings faster. But of course, I've still got to bag and label them. Not bad, Justin. Hopefully those Mylar bags were enough. Couldn't remember how many I sent you. Hey, Chris Galata. You used half of them already? Awesome. I gotta find a quicker way to secure these spools. This is probably the most annoying part of this setup. Everything else isn't too bad. And I've figured out ways to quicken the whole zip strip process. Almost makes me feel like a planned operation. Because I use the whatchamacallits that I just dropped, tweezers. Yeah, Justin, I've probably got about 40 open spools, which probably isn't the best thing in the humidity of Florida, but so I've noticed this filament, and it's brand new, just opened. I gotta be a little more gentle with it in the beginning because they are breaking at my little holder. Which is a little annoying. Hey, Joe Prince. No, it stopped raining, but hey, Devin. But it was thundering really good. I think that was just a regular afternoon storm here in Florida. I don't think the hurricane stuff's supposed to get to me until Sunday. What's up, llama? Winamp. It really whips the llama's ass. The 7-foot long tank, yeah. I also saw Joel Telling's Open RC car earlier today. I was kind of disappointed in it, to be honest. It doesn't look that big, and it's kind of slow. Yeah, Chris, I am sleepy. It's been a worrisome couple days with the stupid hurricane. and getting preparations and stuff done for it. Tomorrow I get to help my mother dig a drain trench around the horse barn. Maybe. We'll see. Trying to talk her out of it. Because it just seems like a dumb idea to me. He talked about running it over. That's funny. What'd Jen get for you, babe? Because I thought your list was empty. And by the way, why do you keep removing stuff off the list that I put on there, Brat? Hey, Sean Butler. R2D2 dome was looking pretty good, especially next to my hat. I may work on a secret project for Murph. Have not decided yet. Actually, 2 projects. Because I've got to do a R2D2 to go with Chris Galata and Sean Butler's. Come on, get down there. Thank you. Why have I not clamped this down yet? Only because I'm a doofus. boneless chicken, steak, ginger ale, iced tea, mini Oreos, chocolate syrup. I didn't see any of that on your list. All I saw was that you deleted the one thing I added to your list. Because you're a meanie head. You made mini English muffin pizzas? English muffins. Not a fan of English muffins. They're kind of chewy. What are you gonna bake me, babe? Oops, wrong slot. Yeah, I don't like Egg McMuffins either. The only breakfast sandwich I like from McDonald's is their McGriddles. Otherwise, I don't really like McDonald's at all. Gate handles. Wait, what do you do with gate handles, Joe Prince? Llama, unless you want to have fun with them, just hang up on them. I could go with a chocolate cake. I'm all for that. You gotta come make me hurricane food, babe. Oops. Oh, and just so you guys know, I do have a guest for Alien After Dark on Sunday. However, since Sunday nights, well, sometimes Sunday, is when the hurricane outer band winds are supposed to hit me. So I'm not sure if I'm going to cancel Alien After Dark. Or I might rename it to Alien in the Storm for that night. You print gate handles with your company logo in them for your fences and ASA. Oh, that's pretty cool. I have one roll of ASA that I've never been able to get not curl. But Hey, RC. But I was printing very tiny things, and I did not do it in an enclosure. So I'm pretty sure it was my fault. It was Filamentum ASA, actually. By the way, those of you who got the glint silver, I think in the January box, could be mistaken whether that was the box it was in. When you guys get your samples this month, compare that sample, if you still have it, to the sample you get this month. Because they told me it was one color, but it looks like there's two different shades. One's darker and one's lighter. So I don't know if they sent me the gray and the silver and thought I wouldn't notice. Or if they're all gray and they just don't have color consistency between the rolls. Yeah, the blue alien hat does look good. I think it's my second favorite one. Oh, son of a biscuit. You just think I slept more than you. Hey, what's up? Never let the machines win. Well, it's not always my fault that I go to bed late. Sometimes it's the coffee's fault. Sometimes it's the V8 energy drink's fault. Sometimes my mind just won't shut up. Sometimes I'm stressed about a hurricane ripping my house down and losing all the UFOs. Yeah, I don't have neighbors with car alarms that close to me, thankfully. She spent $60 on food. Well, I mean, that's good. You needed the food. Oh my goodness, Thomas Llama. Steven, why do I want to say lightning? Light speed. Look, I would rather deal with rain than deal with freezing to death. Speaking of freeze, what's up, Chris Freeze? Check my DM. Alright, hang on a sec. Let me finish. Actually, let me just turn this down. Let it stop on its own. Messages. No, I did not see your comment about it the other day, Chris. My apologies. But I have the link open now, so I will read it later. Ow. I tell you what, though, out of all the filaments that I've sampled, I'm fairly certain that filament 1 puts the most filament on their spools. Because I swear I've been sampling off these same spools forever. Feels like it anyways. But I've been watching How to Train Your Dragon, the newest one. The Hidden something or other. And I was watching the new Dark Crystal series on Netflix. Not impressed with that at all. So I've been taking my sweet time while I've been sampling throughout today. In between filling everything with water that I can possibly fill outside so that my animals continue to have water if the power's out for more than a few days. About to watch John Wick 3. I saw that available for purchase and for rent. You don't like Egg McMuffins? Or you heard me say I don't like Egg McMuffins? I think the only thing I said after that was the only thing I eat from McDonald's is the McGriddles. Yeah, so I saw John Wick for purchase and for rent, but I don't do that because I've got Hulu, Prime, and Netflix. Actually, I have Hulu TV, Prime, and Netflix, so I wait for a movie to be free on one of them. I already pay for everything. Why pay more? Hey, what's up, Carl? I don't evacuate. I do not evacuate. Have a good one, llama. Yeah, even if I wanted to evacuate, I couldn't because animals. Can't leave them behind. Spent 3 hours looking for a carriage plate for your E16. eBay through Slovakia. I will try to bug Cody again. I know he's currently in the middle of building my Probe Creatos. For Earth. I don't see why a metal cutter actually. Hey, RC. Feel like cutting a build plate? Why I didn't think of this before, I don't know. I'm sure Sean would be more than happy to pay for it. Sean can give you the specs. Hey, what's up, Robert Reynolds? Babe, are you still at work? You better not. Did you take your sleeping pill early again? If you did, I'm gonna beat you. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Going alright. I'm tired. You're gonna save for Overwatch? Wait, are you saying yes and yes to taking your meds early? You and me are gonna fight, woman. Well, you need to stop taking your meds so dang early. You know what time you leave work. You know how long it takes for your meds to take effect. You know you have to drive home. What's going to happen? You fall asleep at the wheel. What's going to happen to Emmy? Huh? Am I in the path of the hurricane? I haven't looked at the latest models. So I don't know where it's going now. Yesterday it was coming right through me. Earlier today it was going south of me and then turning and coming up through me, but by the time it got to me, it would be weakened. But now I thought I got an alert saying that it might be a Category 5 by the time it hits now, so there's no telling. More than likely, though, I'll probably lose power for a couple days. I think when Hurricane Michael came through, it was 3 days that I was out of power. Yeah, hang on a sec, Carl. Yeah, her dad. A, do you really want her dad raising her? B, what kind of emotional effect do you think it'll have on her to lose her mother at 5 years old? Yeah, like your ex is gonna let your sister take Emmy. Anyways. Am I driving to Earth? Yes, Sean, I am. All right, Carl. So, I can't control the camera. There we go. It's just using hose clamps. Gosh darn it. If I flip the motor to the other side, I could wire it normal. Not true. Because no matter which direction it's... Well, I mean, like, if I had it on this other bar, but I don't know. I would have to put a bar in the middle to flip it over, and I don't feel like doing that. I'm going to replace this anyways. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You're like, turn it 180 degrees. But there's two issues with doing that. One of the issues may be null and void. But that's the fact that it's got that hump. And the hump would be on... What do you mean, no, not turn? If I flip it from this way to this way, the gear is still going to turn the same direction. Like, say this is the motor. If I flip it this way, the motor's still going to be turned in the same direction. If I rotate it this way, possibly might change direction, though I don't think so. But there's nothing to mount it to. Oh, I absolutely guarantee you that if the motor's this way and I flip it this way, it's still turning the same direction. I'd bet a V8 on it. What do you mean, no? Okay. How do I prove this to you guys? Do I have anything that I can use? All right. So here's the thingy, right? Oops. Gosh darn it. Might be a little too heavy. All right, here's the motor thing, right? And it's right here. And it's spinning in this direction. If I flip the can like this, it's still spinning in this direction. No, the gear is not on the end of the, it's got a arm sticking out. And then this is the sprocket, and the sprocket is turning this way. And if I flip the motor this way, it's still turning this way. Yeah, it's a 90 degree. It's not a like a screw cap bottle. Now, if I rotate it from, what can I just do with that? Now, with it like this, spinning this way, if I turn it like this, then it would spin the opposite way. But I've got nothing to mount it to. I'd have to add another bar. Y'all are making it way more complicated than it needs to be. It works. Yeah, it's the same pictured rotation, Brandon. I believe it's the same motor. Unless you're talking about the one on my old system, which was a stepper motor. But, I mean, it's working just fine to get me through this month. And then, And then we've got these badass motors from Lightspeed that I gotta figure out how to work. How to wire up. Boom. Oh, gotcha. What was this that I just held up? These are two badass motors off of a motorized skateboard. And the outsides rotate. So they should definitely have enough power. I don't know what exactly they are, you know, but they've got 9 wires on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wires on them. I don't know what the flip I'm going to do to control those. That's funny, baby. I mean, you could probably use those for your white knights, something like that. But I don't know if you can control like you probably control the speed, but I don't think you can. Well, I know you can control the speed and the direction, but I don't think you'd be able to control like precise movement like you'd need for a y-axis or z-axis or whatever. Hey, what's up, Leo? I'm making samples of filament. Oh, my knee's in the way. Oh, Carl, did you see? Go check my followers. There's I don't know if they're a new company or what. They don't have a lot of followers or nothing, but they're experimenting with belt systems for printers. It looks like they're just in experimental phases, but based on the quality of the prints. Shoot. Why are you sore from camping, Leo? Do I even want to know what you and what Sal were really doing? Your whole YouTube main page layout just changed? No idea. From the sounds of it, Sean, you added a shoot, what are they called? Like default YouTube channel does do it in grids, but when you edit the page, it converts the default to a row, and you can add multiple rows. So if you go look at my YouTube page, I've got different rows for different months of reveal videos or unboxing videos that people do. I've got a row of my commercials, a row of posts about Alien 3D or Alien 3D products, the live streams, and then the rest, like the last 5 or 6 months of reveal videos. How can Sal take a car to go get stuff and come back with nothing? What kind of camper is he? Oh, when you pull up YouTube itself? I have no idea then. No clue. Alright, I only think one of these rolls is going to have enough on it to make another sample. Actually, no, probably not. These rolls are spent. White Knight Assembly Video 2 of 1,247 has been released. Woohoo! Only 1,225 to go. Progress, Carl, progress. All right, I'll be right back. I got to go grab a bin and count how many samples I've made. Be right back. I love a biscuit. It doesn't really make any sense, but okay. Someone asked if they're going to clean up the wiring. Yeah, I haven't. I only like glanced at their their stuff. Gosh darn it. It is pretty funny. Hey, what's up, Brian Vines? What are you saying darn it for? Girl, look at that body. It works out. Poor Sean. Sean, it doesn't make you an idiot because YouTube is screwing up. Brian Vines, you should stream a stream. You should do Alien After Dark with me one day. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a couple spools. How many more samples to go of this color? 34. Of all colors, well, I still have 2 more colors to do. Ow, that was my toe. Oh, I'll be fine. I'll have the other 2 colors finished tomorrow. And then I'll pack the boxes Sunday. No, I was surprised. I counted the project parts for this month. I was surprised at how tiny the flipping screen is for this project. And I watched Chris Riley's video. I did not realize it was this tiny. Well, the power won't go out tomorrow. I don't think the wind is supposed to start hitting me until Sunday. And then this biscuit. And then the actual storm's hitting Monday. Between Monday and Tuesday, I think. I don't know. I'll be alright. I got a generator. If I need to, I'll put the spooler. Oh no, camera down. If I need to, I'll put where the flip did my glue go? Put the spooler on my generator. No biggie. I could tell Rosa's not watching right now because she'd be yelling at me for all the stuff I'm throwing everywhere. No, Lightspeed's not on tonight. Not yet, anyways. And it's 9:33, so she's probably driving home at the moment. Which means I'm going to be mad at her for not telling me that she's leaving, seeing that she told me how tired she was. And then couldn't keep her eyes open. So now I'm going to worry. I know you're listening to me, woman. RC, what are you wanting to know? Son of a biscuit, I didn't. Yep, she's messaging me. I bet she's either just got home or she's driving. Spank her booty. Yep. She sent me the middle finger. You giving me the middle finger for, babe? Isn't it nice to have a boyfriend who's, right as much as I am? Next message I get from her is going to be, I hate you. Specs and drawings of the motors. I mean, I could measure things for you, but I'm sure they wouldn't be as accurate as you need them. Yeah, or wow, Josh. Let's see who was right, Chris Collada. Oh, we were both wrong. She said Emmy said night, Joshy. Good night, Princess Emmy. I love you. Mwah. Sweet dreams. Talk to you tomorrow. She's adorable. Usually she says, I'll talk to you after. So with StreamYard, how does one do multiple cameras? I use XSplit Broadcaster to create scenes, and XSplit provides a virtual camera, which you select in StreamYard. I like XSplit more than, well, I haven't used OBS in a few years, so I can't say what it looks like now. But XSplit had a way better interface, so I've been using it for years. And I use the free version of XSplit Broadcaster, so it's not like you got to pay for it. You just get that watermark in the bottom corner, which you can't even see. Wait, where is StreamYard? You can't really see all that well because it's semi-transparent. But that's the only watermark they have. Yeah, I just think that because OBS is free and Broadcaster is aw, Princess Emmy is out already. So adorable. Sleeping with her giant dinosaur. But XSplit is like a made by paid people that I think it's just a better system overall. Like Streamlabs OBS is decent as well, but on my new computer, for some reason, Streamlabs OBS doesn't let me stream to YouTube because it thinks I'm streaming from mobile for some reason, and mobile is not authorized on my channel yet, so it won't let me stream. So I said, you know what? F you, Streamlabs OBS and your microtransaction system. I'll go back to XSplit. And I did contact them, and they're like, well, it depends on where you're signed in through your browser and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, so I signed in to all 3 of my browsers to my Alien 3D account. And it was still giving me the same problem. I was like, yep, that's not it. Yeah, I went with the licensed version, just to support them, because I think what they're doing is pretty awesome. But I mean, the free version isn't bad. All you get is the duck in the top right corner. I don't know what other limitations and stuff they have, but I know you just can't. They got their duck in the top right corner instead of like where my Alien 3D logo is. And just to let y'all know, because I'm sure Rosa's about to pass out soon, as tired as she is, if she hasn't already. 10 o'clock, I'm going to end stream, and I'm going to crash because I'm flipping tired. By then, I should be close to having these samples done. What's he doing? Oh, yeah. Well, 3D printing kind of makes me money. I mean, with the UFOs, I don't really make a lot of money. Where I make my money from is the sales of items on my site, which the UFOs hopefully bring more attention to my site. But that's only if people order stuff off my website, which not a lot of people do. So I need to get more items. I am happy with the spooler for the most part. I'm interested to see what RC comes up with about automating more parts of it, because it's still pretty monotonous and really has, like, it makes the samples faster, but it still hasn't sped me up overall because I still got to bag everything. My 45 an hour I was doing before, that was sample, bag, label, toss in the bin. By the time I was done putting the sample in the bag with the silicate packet and labeling it and tossing it in, then the next sample was done rolling. I take it off, sit it in my lap, feed it, start it, bag, silica, label, seal, toss, next one's ready. So it was constant going and everything was done. With this, yeah, I'm doing 9 samples at a time and tossing them in the bin, but I still have to bag them, silica packet them, label them, reseal them, throw them back in another bin. So far, I don't think it's really sped much up. Because after I'm done making samples, then you guys are going to get to watch me bag all the samples. Brian Vines, I'm telling you, go with XSplit Broadcaster. You'll enjoy it better, and you won't have to install a separate plugin. And I think it's got a way better interface, and it's free. Yeah, I mean, if that's the thing, automate making samples would help. I would absolutely love to have like 5 machines, like even if they just do 1 sample at a time. If I had 5 machines that I could just load a spool on, feed the first end, press go, and let it roll a sample, zip strip, cut, push the sample off, automatically feed the next, go, blah, 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 and just go through a whole roll, I'd be happy with that. And then from there, if all 5 of them are set up in a row, and I got, like RC mentioned the other day, a conveyor belt underneath it, then when they drop the samples, then they could go down the conveyor belt into the bagger. And then after that, automate the labeling. I'm talking thousands of dollars per machine for something like that. Yeah, I figured, which is why I don't see it happening anytime soon. But I have an idea in my head on how to make everything work except the zip strip. All right, Brian Vines, catch you later. Go work out. Excuse me. Hey, Kathy O'Malley. You caught me about to leave in about 7 minutes. Rose is about to pass out. Like, my eyes are blurry. I'm so tired. All right, so RC, quick rundown, right? Okay, outer wall of the spool. Big hole in the middle, right? And so you just have the outer wall with the inner wall that's maybe 107 millimeters, right? Then you got the outer wall that has a gears along the edges of it, right? Then you have a motor with a gear that will hook into that to make it spin. Wait, no, that was earlier thing. My new one was different. Sorry. Okay, so you still have the outer wall with the big hole in the middle, right? And then you have the center core, which is hooked up to a motor and a retracting arm, right? And then you have the outer wall that I don't think has to move. Okay, and then the inner wall doesn't have to move either, and it has a little arm to clamp on to. Nope, that one's the part that spins has a little arm that clamps onto the end of the filament. That spins along with the center, and so the arm moves in with the core, grabs onto the filament, spins, and then the zip tie thing is where I'm lost. I don't know how to zip it. But then it retracts and the sample just falls because it retracts off of the core and the sample just falls. And then the arm that's holding on to the end that gets cut, when it goes back in, it just starts going again. And then grabs it, cuts, blah, blah, retracts, falls. I think that would work. But it's the whole, like, it doesn't have to be zip ties. It can be anything that would work. I don't know if you're still watching, so I'm going to type it instead. So I don't think Rosa's still anywhere in here, but she said tell everybody I said bye. Rosa's going to bed. Good night, baby girl. Mwah, love you. Yeah, if there's other fastening alternatives, that'd be great. So yeah, I'm not sure if my idea would work, but that's what's in my head. In my head, it's working. But I do understand, like, whatever clamps down in on the middle part, it can't have any wires connected to it since it's got to spin too. So I'm thinking like a linear rail or whatever you call them, so that whatever's pinching the filament works on like a spring maybe, and then when the center stops, then like a servo motor, linear rail or whatever, not a linear rail, you know what I mean, goes in and causes it to lift up so that when everything retracts, the sample can fall. And it might actually need two arms for like one to release what it's gripping on the sample and one to grab the free end, and then the cutter in the middle. I don't know. In my head it works. But anyways, everybody, it's 10 o'clock. I am tired. My vision is blurry. I don't think I have much to do tomorrow besides possibly dig a trench, which I don't really want to do, so I'll probably talk my mother out of it. Leo, I see your message. I'm not going to unhide it because this is family-friendly business stream, woman. Anyways. But but anyways, thank you guys for chilling with me tonight, and if anybody has ideas for a more automated system that's not going to cost an arm and a leg, amazing. Share them with me, share them with RC. But anyways, thank you guys so much, and thank you to my mods, and thank you, Rosa. I love you. Best girlfriend ever. Best free assistant who is not allowed to quit. But anyways, thank you guys again. Peace out.